my reminder when I open my notes up. I started the recording. Yay. Can you guys see that okay?
Yes,
perfect. All right. Today is the 12th, believe it or not. Liz, Daisha, Robert, CJ's excused, Jeff is here, Mary Rose, we're going to go like that and excuse her. I think she's got another infection, believe it or not. I think she's got something with her ears is the message I got. So I feel bad for her.
The doctor gave her a shot, and so she said she isn't functioning.
Never heard of a shot for ears, but man, I would have loved that when my kids were kids. I would say, yeah, give them a shot. I don't care if they want shots. Yeah, get rid of those ear infections. And Wendy's excused as well. Perfect. I feel like I've already sent those cancellations out. Does anybody remember if I canceled the meetings on the 26th and the 3rd? I feel like I did, but let me double check. Hang on. Uno momento.
Yes, you did, Liz.
Thank you. I'm like, I think I did, but I'm going to leave that note about materials because we just need that as a gentle reminder. I still have not got this information, but I am working to get this information to create information on BLC. So just so you guys know, that is my deal. I'm handling that piece of information. New address is here. How about if I leave that in here as a reminder in case anybody needs the new address? And team working, completed projects. I don't think we need to add anything to this. So I don't know, Daisha, do you have an update on the welcome video? Why do I feel like, am I in the right place?
You are. I think my name shows up at the first section for each one of our meetings, so I have to
you're the as well. Beautiful one. Yes, this is the welcome, the intro sessions.
Yes,
basically.
And we have the most of it's done. It's just putting it in the video, fine tuning the rest of the video. So the content's there.
They should start to work on the welcome video with myth busting. That was awesome to say.
Yeah,
not sure why, but
and we ended up dividing it into two different ones. So it's one is just truly welcome, and then one is more myth busting to kind of go with the get set. We sort of divided it.
Okay.
So we're moving along just fine, Mary Rose.
Perfect. Okay, so then I believe, Robert, I had you down how to set up accounts and how to edit those accounts. Is that right, or is this Bonnie? I feel like, I don't know.
I think that was Bonnie, but we were
doing it together?
Daniel as well. I've got information like that on.
Okay.
I already uploaded what is pretty much the final version, but I'd like everybody to take a look at it, pin your notes to it, throw it against the wall, see if it sticks, things like that.
Awesome. So I'm making you in green.
Yeah, I did open it and started perusing before I jumped on a call, and it was looking pretty fantastic. I'm impressed with it. Very official looking.
Good.
I'm not sure what to call it, so if anybody has a name, Tech Manual doesn't exactly ring. It's not an end-all, be-all. It can grow as the school year grows. So.
Well, and as they always come out with wonderful new changes, so that's the other big piece. Okay, so anything, and I'm going to add this as the highlight of the follow-up task. Anything that's highlighted in green, it should be uploaded to the completed folder on Team Drive, and all of us should be looking at it to check for typos, to just peruse those documents and make those editing changes. Does that make sense? And that way Daisha has that, it's a sheet or a document, I forget what it is, but there's a document in that drive that allows you to say, okay, this document, these changes, typo, idea, well, I can't even think of one, but there is spelled T-H-E-R-E and you have T-H-E-I-R, because that would be what I would make a mistake of, just because it spells correctly, So if it's in green, make sure you take a look at the folder and start perusing that and make any changes or thumbs up, whatever it is. All right. Julie, we had you for Welcome to Online Learning.
So I'm still working on it. I have it's in my mind now how I want to present it. So I'm good. I have all the information I need for that.
Awesome. Wonderful. Jen, how is your excellent attendance and engagement habits coming?
Sorry, I had to unmute myself. I've gotten the screenshots done. I just need to do the video, just the regular no frills video about the engagement habits and what that looks like.
Okay.
Everything else is ready to go. Mary Rose and I talked about one of my, I don't know, I think it was a Prezi or the Animoto, I'm not sure, about doing voiceover, and because they changed the Powtoon, I think it was the Powtoon that Mary Rose talked to me about. I just figured out how to do the voiceover yesterday because the whole thing had changed from last time I worked with it.
Okay, no worries. I also am going to send you an email, Jen, too, that I met about the blended learning September attendance matters. So you and I will have a separate sidebar discussion. I'll set up a meeting before you go out on break so we can talk about that and finish the planning for that. The other piece, and I don't know where this goes, and you might already be doing this, Jen, but do you have a flyer or something that talks about the attendance, monthly attendance certificates and the prizes that we do every semester? Do you have, okay.
I don't. You know what? Hold on. Let me check real quick. I might.
I feel like we should do an infographic or something.
But...
Yeah, I feel like we should do something with that. I feel like we should have something that, new students that come in should know about. They get monthly certificates and they can get their name entered. Because I don't know if that gets translated to families as the year progresses. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand.
And Liz, since you said the buzzword infographic, I just wanted to share with this team, there's a bunch of free templates in Word and PowerPoint to do infographics. Super free. Not all of them are super easy. I will totally admit that I said some naughty words to my computer the last couple of days because, man, the formatting on some of those, it reminded me of my feelings towards my dot matrix printer in previous years. But they're free and some of them are super easy. So keep that in mind.
I'm just going to put flyer to be created to review the attendance. What do we want to call this? Attendance positive programming. That sounds ridiculous, Elizabeth. To review the attendance matters contest. How about if we say that?
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
And we can help with that too if you need it, sweetie.
My mind's not here today. I'm sorry.
I know. You okay, babe?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm great.
Okay. Jen had some sad family, not sad, but some concerning family news. So.
We love you, Jen.
Yeah, we do. Our prayers are with you and your family, sweetie. Okay?
Thanks.
All right. Okay, so Mary Rose is not here. Jeff, online classroom, how to get to Live Class Connect, recordings, how's that going?
Actually, Mary Rose sent over an email, I believe it was on Monday.
Okay.
I don't know if she CC'd you on it, but she's got it laid out very well. So it's a specific difference between the online classes and the online courses.
Perfect.
How to get there.
Perfect. And then online coursework is a piece of that as well. So I'm just going to put that this is still be working on currently. You guys are still working on this. Do you guys need anything on any of those topics?
No, I think we're pretty good on it.
Perfect. Julie, I don't know, Julie sent out, and I don't know if you're prepared, Julie, to show this. I'd love to turn off, but Julie has a beautiful sway/handout that she created on these K-12 videos. Do you want me to turn off share? Do you want to share that, Julie?
Oh, I would be sure.
Are you sure? I don't want to put you on the spot, but I'm putting you on the spot. Let me turn off my share.
Okay. So let me.
Because I don't want to steal your thunder. It's beautiful what she did.
No. I mean, you're probably faster at sharing it. I don't know how to do this.
All the way at the bottom. You're going to learn. Damn it. Just kidding. All the way at the bottom, you'll see something that says share. You see it?
Yeah, right in the middle. Green.
Yeah. And then you have to decide which screen. I don't know if you have multiple screens, but whatever you have it on, that was the screen you should share. Or you can just share that document. There you are. You've started sharing. Beautiful. I see your whole desktop.
It's so messy right now. Sorry about that.
It's a little messy, but it's okay. I still love it. It's fantastic.
So I'm going to smoosh this. How do you get rid of that? There you go.
It's okay. This meeting isn't as critical as the other one. I mean, it's critical. You guys are critical, but I have a little beast that's running around. I feel like. Where is he?
There it is. So this is the little flyer that I made for my Sway video of those helpful K-12 resources. So this is something that could be emailed out as a PDF. And then so this, I included the helpful, well, the main link to the Sway. Sway is part of Microsoft Office, and I like it a lot, and it is free. I was trying to do the infographics. I tried to do Word with the infographics, and it was just not too pretty. This is in Canva, and it's a free document right here. So I was able to modify it a bit, but we have the help website and then the phone number for customer support. And then this is just a snipped image I put here, but I embedded a hyperlink for it. And then this opens up my Sway.
And Sway is just a fancy word for PowerPoint, but it makes it really, right? Isn't Sway like PowerPoint? Is it hard to use, Julie?
No, it's so easy. It is the coolest thing ever. Okay. So on the end, like, I don't know if you can see it, but if you were to receive this, you can change the settings here. You can pause it. I've got it set up to where it's going to scroll every 3 seconds. So I put in the pictures and I just designed everything. The font right here comes from the Word document though. So if you want a certain style font, you just have to type up your stuff in a Word document and copy and paste it over. But then these are just all the links. So I don't get in trouble with copywriting. Each one of these, I'm going to click on that picture right here. It's a Creative Commons image. So like I couldn't just do a snipped image and put it in there because we can kind of, like I can get in trouble for that. So this does link it up to a different website, but I've looked at every website and they're okay. They're not funky websites. So let me just, and then you just close out the image right there. And then it just cruises right on through. And you can take your mouse and scroll down too. But it's kind of, for me, I thought it was pleasing, I guess, to the eye to have this. And when it comes up on like your cell phone, I don't think my cell phone has Microsoft Office. It's an iPhone. And it just opens up real easy on my cell phone. So I could click on all the links. Like you were saying, if they're at a doctor's appointment, they want to go back and watch, you know, a video while they're waiting there, then they can.
So the thing that I'm seeing moving, the question marks, all of that moves for them on the phone even? It just, is that the whole Sway part of it?
Yeah, it does.
I love that.
Yeah. So that's a big picture right here, but, you know, it just has a little bit of animation to it. And then you can pick the color scheme and
I'm playing with Sway. I haven't played with Sway yet, but Sway will be something that's on my things of stuff.
Yeah, it's really, it was the only, I Promising Practices like 3, maybe 4 years ago had a Sway inviting us to go to Promising Practices, and that's where I had seen it originally, and I thought, oh, that is pretty cool. But if we import pictures from Sway, you'll want to probably click on the Creative Commons because that's so keep that checked. And then just when you click on it, when you click on the image, once it's embedded, just make sure it doesn't go to a strange website. Even Flickr, some of these people have like funky, inappropriate pictures that they have on their own account. So this is someone's account right here. So you would just want to scroll through and see what kind of a person this is. That's where I got kind of careful about it, but I think this is okay. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I don't think anybody's really going to click too much on the images personally. I don't see that happening. Like, I didn't even think about that. So I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
You think it's okay, Daisha, too, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's great.
Yeah,
and you did the follow through. You're good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's very good.
Okay, that's all I had to share.
Perfect. Awesome.
So I put this one in I put the little document in the completed folder for this sway. So this is done, and then I'll probably do the online learning course just in a document. I don't think I'll do a sway for the online learning course. But.
So I'm a little slow. So is the sway just this, or that first document you showed us, that was just a PDF that had the sway in it?
Yes, ma'am. So this is just the PDF that I'm thinking we can email out to the families.
Gotcha.
So the helpful, it says select the image below to view 20 plus helpful videos. And then here's the direct link in case that they don't know how to click down here. Right. And then This is just their contact.
I love it.
Okay.
So I'm going to put this as green on our sheet. And will you make sure that that document's uploaded into the completed folder?
Yes, ma'am. It's already there.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. All right. So everyone, if you would just take a look at this, check again, typos, everything like that. I think it looks great. And take a look at the sway and look for typos in the sway as well.
Please. And then if you want to email it to yourself just to see if it does come up on your phone.
Oh, it's a great idea.
Helpful too.
Perfect. Awesome.
And real quick, if you guys do use sway, you need to check your settings because you have to, if you need help with sway, let me know because you're going to want to uncheck it to where people can't edit it when they get it on their side. And then there's just some settings you'll want to play around with, and I can help you with that if you have any questions.
It's good. And maybe as we get in, because we have these Wednesday sessions, I know we're booked through a certain point, but maybe we can have you like on that Wednesday, the 17th or something like that, do a little sway session.
Yeah, absolutely. In July.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and once we get back, because we are pretty much, so maybe you and I can share, I think that I have the mail merge at one point. Maybe you and I can share the mail merge time, or we can fit in another time that you can present on this. I think this could be very helpful for everybody.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm trying to be free with things this year. So.
Good, yeah. So would you mind unsharing?
Yeah, stop share.
Perfect. Awesome. Okay. All right, so then I'm going to go back. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate that. I'd like to try at one point. Apparently, you could share multiple screens at one time. I'm a little nervous of what that might look like, but I might play at some point in time. Okay, tech support. Robert, you've got your stuff up there, right?
Yeah, it's already in the completion folder.
Awesome.
Jeff went over it already, so everybody else feel free to look at the PDF. Make comments if you don't like the flow. If you want to fold it into a paper airplane and throw it, that's cool too. Take a look at it.
All right, Wendy, we'll have to get an update from her when she gets back. I am doing the BL Hub piece. I haven't done that yet. So I am also figuring out the event calendar versus school-wide calendar and websites and things like that. I will share, not today because we're gonna, we'll see. Maybe I'll share something I've been playing around with a little bit, but anyhow, so we'll update that in a little bit. CJ, Robert, Jennifer, Learning Coach University. CJ's not here. Robert and Jennifer, I don't know what pieces you had on this.
I sent out an email to CJ and basically been put in hold.
Yeah, she's out of the office right now. She's on hold. She's okay.
Not exactly sure what to do with it, and I kind of figured that they'll pull information from the manual itself.
I think that's what we'll end up doing. I need to find. We'll work on this. So, the only thing that's not in here, and Jennifer, I don't know if you're including that in your attendance piece, but the link if your kid is sick. There's that link. Do you have a flyer or anything like that you're putting together on that, or?
Yes, I do.
Perfect.
And I'm running in at least one PowerPoint that we can send out to the teachers, and one PowerPoint that we send out to the families.
Fantastic. Okay. So that would be, I think that one piece is, what if my child's sick? What do I do? How do I notify the school type of thing? And remind me when we meet, Jen, and we do not need to meet today, sweetie, so whenever you are available, we can meet. But remind me to just brainstorm about maybe using Google Voice, but we'll not Google Voice, Vonage. So remind me about that. Okay, bookmark this, Robert. How are we doing on this?
Almost done. I put together a document if people want to take a look at it, and it's not finished, so it's sitting in my folder. just under my last name. It's got the step-by-step instructions for whoever wants to use it. I'm not exactly sure what the formats to look at for families. I'm going to streamline it, geared more towards you and Deja right at the moment, and you can see how I do the multiple windows.
Perfect.
Walk you through the steps. As soon as we lock down everything else, it'll be completed.
Awesome. Sounds good. All right. Well, that is it for today. Does anybody have anything else? Robert, I want to borrow you after this meeting, just a quick thing once everyone is out before we go into our other one. Anything else anybody needs? Awesome work, everyone. I appreciate you guys. These meetings should be quicker. Even though we have a block of an hour time, you could see they're starting to get quicker to go through. So I'm still going to keep the hour block, but I feel like we could probably wrap these meetings up in about a half an hour or so. So just as an FYI. Not that you should plan to go to happy hour at 10 o'clock in the afternoon or in the morning. Julie, you could get away with that. I don't think we could get away with that.
It's 2 o'clock now.